Just driven out to Clare in Suffolk today for a little trip on a weekend. Weather's not great for the middle of August, but still, anyway, nice to be out and about. Decided to make a little video, have a quick look at the van. Been on quite a few trips this year, 30 nights probably in 4 months spent in here. It's going to take a little time to edit those videos, those road trips together, so this is just a quick video to show you how the van is now. Up front I added a stereo, runs off of 12 volts, I modified that, can plug my iPod or anything into that and sound comes out. Also play tapes if I want to. Decided not to cut the dash about, I quite like the Telefunken Fireman radio in there, looks quite authentic. Didn't want to add some sort of modern stereo and then try and find some space for some speakers. Down between the seats here is where my Fritz Cola cooker box lives when we travel. Ideal because I can put my maps and iPod and bits and pieces phone on top of there. Adds a little bit of in-cab storage space without fixing anything to the truck, drilling holes, etc. These little hook fittings came from a yacht supplier. I used these to hang up my curtains that go around the front. Put some little eyelets on the curtains and hang it on those. These are actually quite solid riv nuts and tightened up, very solid. View from the passenger seat back into the truck, not much has changed there. Got a multimeter on the left hand side because I fitted a solar panel, and that's just a quick view on how the panel's doing, but it's worked very well and it ran the fridge perfectly for weeks. The addition of the pantry here, a little cupboard to store things in with a quick turn button to open it. All kinds of nonsense stored in there, coffee pots, coffee, tea, etc. This is old snap-on toolbox, ideal for storing yet more food. I've taken the drawers out, makes a great pantry. Another view of the inside. I've got the bike rack off the back at the moment. That stores itself on the bed whilst I'm travelling if I don't need the bikes on the back. And you see a toilet with all of the hooks I added to hang things in bags. Got towels, tea towels and a few clothes in there. This is the gas locker that I added for my camping gas bottle. It's got a drop-out vent under the floor and the hose goes back up to the hob. It's an ideal sealed metal unit which I covered with a bit of timber just to make it fit the rest of the truck. I have managed to bend this drop plate here. 4 bikes on the bike rack made that a little bit soft, so I need to replace that with probably the Land Rover one, which has got some vertical supports as well. The tyres here seem to be doing quite well. I did worry about those being winter tyres and several thousand kilometres on normal roads, but they look okay. They don't seem to be worn in any kind of odd way, so we'll keep those. They do make a little bit more noise than normal tyres, but you know, you get used to that and the engine noise kind of drowns it out anyway. The patio awning up there has been quite good. It's a bit high, so if it rains, some rain does obviously come around the side of it. So I'm looking at trying to find some kind of canvas addition to the side of that to try and help with keeping a bit of the rain out. Hasn't rained very much, but when it did, everything got a little bit wet. These seem perfectly adequate for driving in the European roads. Passed the MOT with these little bits of tape on the headlights, and the lights are certainly bright enough for night driving in Europe.